Hi all, welcome back to Heart First, Head Later. I'm back with
Hi, Steve.
what?
I don't know. I just thought it would be funny.
Happy it's Saturday.
Yeah,
Happy Saturday. Um Weekend. Woo. um
couldn't
you
wait
may
for that to happen.
what the
I couldn't.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I was having a long week. I was like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird week. It was a weird week. I don't
yeah,
know why. Um we want to discuss something that I think is very relatable for everybody. um, I know it was super relatable for us because we
yeah,
met on one of these, but dating apps.
yeah.
I, there, there was a stigma with them for a while. I think that like it was like hush hush. Like I remember like there, I would see people on there saying like, "Let's meet up, and if we match and if this works, we can tell people we met at the park. It doesn't have to be on an app." But it's like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I've heard of that.
so it's like why is so? But I think we've come a, away
Yeah.
from that.
I dated someone for a while who actually said to me at one time, just randomly offered it up. Like, I hate that we met on a dating app. And I was like, interesting. It's
It's
like, okay.
interesting.
I probably should have.
She never said why.
Yeah, no, no, and like we just kind of like moved on in the conversation with it, and
Interesting.
looking back now, I'm like, oh man, now I would pursue that. I'd be like,
Like
why?
why? Yeah.
Eh,
Like
yeah,
what's so wrong with that? I mean, isn't that
yeah,
what they're there for? To meet and to date?
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm
Tim
surprised by it, to be honest with you.
shocked because of the the
Yeah.
way things had been going for a while up until meeting you. Yeah, I'm quite shocked that
Yeah.
actually that something had finally happened. But
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I think they serve a purpose for people who don't get out enough
Yeah.
to date people that they think they want to date. Like, I didn't want to go to bars and pick up bar chicks because I don't like going to a bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it became a thing where it was like this is kind of all I got,
Yeah.
and it's so disconnected. It's ridiculous because the apps aren't filled with people who are looking to see if they're comfortable enough to meet you in person and then pursue it from there, like get off the app
Hmm.
as soon as possible. It just seemed like everybody I matched with was just like pulling time until they disappeared,
Yeah. It
whether
was
whether I met them or not.
it was like just stacking their matches, not
Yeah,
wanting to actually
yeah, and I mean,
be with anybody.
I'm sure that happened to a bunch of people where that just ended up what they were doing. It was just like filling up a dopamine vial for
Hmm.
the day or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
But that was something like before we started recording this, we were talking about this. That was something that we kind of talked about a little bit, where it's like there's almost like it's like the process of dating apps is like it's job interviewing essentially. You're interviewing the other person to see if it's a good fit.
yeah, fucking Bumble, Hinge, they're Indeed, and you're looking for
For
people to fill a role.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's essentially what it is.
and God help you if your dates aren't an interview process. I mean, like, wouldn't you want to know the person that you're
Yeah.
seeking a possible romantic relationship with?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to know as much as you can about them in, like a scaled length of time? Like the
Yeah,
first date, like you should probably know this stuff. By the 10th date, you should.
you should know more than their favorite color or
Yeah,
where they work.
like, so, like yeah, there's more substance in like meeting someone, talking to them, and getting to know them. And, I think there was a disproportionate amount of bots,
Mm-hmm.
ghosting for whatever reasons they had, and people who just, I don't know, like that one chick who, like, just before we matched, the massage girl, talking about offering massages and other
Yeah,
things
like what the fuck?
at good rates, and I was like, we're good.
Yeah,
I'm
this isn't a
fine.
fucking
Have a great
brothel.
day. Yeah, I'm not with that.
Yeah,
She apologized thoroughly. I was like, there's nothing you didn't. She said, not to offend you. I was like, no, you didn't. you're
It's
fine.
just not what you're looking for.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
That's
about.
not
I'm
you.
not about. I'm not about that life. Like I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
It's
So.
interesting that like the difference that men and women have on these apps, because I had a bunch of bots. I would get emails almost weekly from like even far back about like matches I had that were like removed for being like a spam or like bots or like a scammer or something like
Yeah.
that. And it's like you were saying you had some of that, but not as much on Hinge. And this is all for me on Hinge.
Yeah, not as much on Hinge. On Bumble, it was what you describe as your Hinge like interactions. That's what it was like for me on Bumble, where like every time I turned around, like I was saying a keyword to find out that it was a bot, and it would be one. Or those two women who like, oh, just before we meet, send me $50 so I can look good for you. And I'm like I don't know, you look pretty good. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna pull a ripcord on this one.
I never had a bot on Bumble. It was always ghosts.
Yeah.
It was never a bot. It was always ghosts. And like, I almost never even had a single date. I had one dude I talked to on Bumble regularly, and we video chatted, and I was like, this is a human for one, and a man. And he is who he says he is in the pictures. And we had a couple of dates, and then disappeared. Just vanished to the wind. And it's like unmatched, no explanation, just unmatched.
I never had any ghosting happen after meeting someone. Like it was always like I never got to the point of meeting.
Yeah.
And like they would either become non-responsive or they'd be gone, which means their shit got deleted or they unmatched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, I'm like,
Okay. Thank you.
I guess I'll just keep going with this. Like I'll just start swiping again. Like because I don't have multiple people I'm matched with.
Right.
I tried it once because my therapist said, "Hey, get what you're coming from. I see what type of person you are. Have you tried it?"
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's not like you're getting personal with 3 different people. And I'm just like, all right, I'll try anything. You know what I mean? Except butt stuff.
No butt stuff.
Yeah, and I tried it, and I've told you about this. Like, I've started to confuse things that, like, one of them said to me, and I started to be, oh, wait, were you the one? Oh, man, were you the one that had a cabin that you talked about? Like,
the person's like, what
crap.
Are you
Yeah,
about?
no, it was, I didn't, like, actually, I don't think I actually brought it up to her. I might have, but even still, like, I'm not.
You don't want to go through that, like,
I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't, I'm not built for this. I'm not, this isn't me, clearly. And I was like, the one kind of went by the wayside anyway. She stopped responding, just ghosted and whatnot. And I actually ended up, I think, dating the other one. And she was the girl who was like, I was getting really cynical, and I was just like, I don't even think anybody has ever gotten to meet off of these. And she was just like, well, if we get there, like, I'm happy to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
And she did, and I was like, that's super cool. Like, that's super cool. And then most of the matches I matched with after that ended up being at least one date.
Yeah.
And some of those were fun. Some of those were great. Some of those were like, hey, like this was a really fun night, but like, I'm not really feeling it that way.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be it. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. No doubt.
And that's how it should be. It shouldn't be this like you're on there to find, most people are on there to find their for lack of a better term, person. They're like
partner,
like,
a romantic partner.
Yeah, right? And like if that's the case, and you want to be doing these things,
unless your shit explicitly says short term.
Yeah, or like only looking for a hookup, or
yeah, you know what I mean, and like whatever, like
to each their own. But
yeah,
you have to
do that.
That's willing to wants the same thing. So you can't go on these dates and then say, okay, well, this is what I'm looking for. Well, you didn't put that in your profile, so now you've wasted my time.
And then some people are sniping some of those things too, though, because it's like, why do you have short term open to long, or like the other way, or whatever? It's just like I want to be with someone who wants the same thing, which is a long term. It's like, but if I'm open to, and like I don't know, like, see people read too far into that sort of stuff. Like, you also have no idea what some of these people are going through or dealing with when they set up these profiles. Like, what
some people just click everything,
how they're seeing the world, and whatnot.
I think some people just like also are just clicking things because they want to match. They want to meet.
I also noticed something that made it difficult too, because if you used filters, because I told you I a few times decided to pay
Mm-hmm.
for the whatever fucking account that like gets you more access to whatever, and the first pay level for each of those apps like gets you filters.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So you can like filter out heights. You could filter out like eye color, smoker, this, that, the other thing. Like I want a girl who's 5'8" and like looks like you know what I mean, like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
You might end up with 0 matches or only 2 if only 2 women decided to like put those things in their profile, and a lot of women don't fill out everything.
No, I definitely don't.
So it started to become a pain in the ass one day. I was messing with my filters and I like did something to where I noticed that out of nowhere I had like more potential matches than when I changed something, and I was like, but I'm turning off that filter. Now the potential matches that I have are ones that like they're girls that I'm looking like visually are girls that I'm looking for, and I'm like, why wouldn't that be there if I have that filter clicked? And I'm like, they don't have that option on their profile. So they get filtered out instead of filtered in, and I'm like, that's supposed to be the other way around. Like if you don't,
the app needs to tweak that then.
Yeah, 100%. Like if you didn't click that you had brunette hair, and my filter was seeing girls who were brunette, I'd have never seen you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
These apps aren't
an app built on matching people.
Yeah, we need to work on that a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
the filters, they were either really great or really like, I tried that where I was filtering it very specific, and I found there was like 1 or 2, and it was just like.
And then you have like the Bumble. I felt like had better ones when you think about it. I had worst experiences on Bumble though, but I mean like they had more filters and more in-depth ones. Hot take, I think there should be a weight. Like there's a height, there's an eye color, there's a hair color, there's all this stuff. I mean, like if you're gonna go all out and go crazy, like a lot of the problems I was having was like overweight and obese women, and like just because I'm even a little empathetic, it would make me feel bad that I was like saying no to like so many, because like I was getting like, there would be days where I would get a lot of matches. Let's say it was 10.
Yeah.
Maybe I activated that spotlight thing on Bumble, but it would be 9 women who were like, they looked like they needed assistance, and I was like, I'm not interested in that. I'm not attracted. So no, and then the last one like would end up being a ghost 2-3 weeks later anyway. You know what I mean? And I was like, what's the point here? Like I'm giving you the information of like what I'm like kind of looking for here, and like I don't like this, and like it was Hinge was where everything turned around.
It's funny. It's so funny, like with that you're saying that, and the fact that like you and I met on Hinge.
Yeah.
That was the app that I thought was the worst one.
Yeah.
I had nothing but bad experiences, and you're like, and I think I told you this, like, our date was the only one I ever been on through Hinge.
When we first met, you were telling me how you were like a day or 2 from just deleting it.
I was over
not
it. Yeah.
Even using apps anymore.
Yeah, I was just getting over it, and like it's just so funny, like how our experiences were so different on the different apps.
Yeah. Stark.
Like, completely different. Completely different. And like you, I started to like right before I was like making the decision to delete the apps because I was just done with it. I started to only talk to 1 or 2 people at a time, because I was just like, what do I need all these on the apps? Like there was a time where I was talking to like 5-6 people, and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not really able to connect with any of them.
I was actually like having a rough night, like just being very cynical and just catastrophizing, like even bothering anymore with the apps and stuff. And like I was sitting here and I'm like swiping and whatnot, and just doomsdaying it. Like this is stupid. Like why am I even bothering doing this anymore? What you think what you're asking, if like you're saying The Office is better than Parks and Rec, or
No,
so,
I was
or
saying, I said,
not Parks and Rec.
what did I say? I
The-
said, prove me wrong or something like that. Friends is better than The Office.
Yes, Friends is better
Yeah.
than The Office, and I said,
Oh, you'll never convince me that
yeah,
that The Office is better than Friends or some shit like that.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
I was like, doesn't matter. Parks and Rec is better than both.
Yeah.
And you were like I like shut it and like
Yeah.
went to sleep or something. And the next day you were like fake news, and I was just like, what? I had forgot I wrote. I was just pissed off. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I was just being an idiot.
Yeah.
And forgot I wrote that to somebody. Like didn't even really look at you. I was just kind of in my feelings and was just like, fucking Parks and Rec is better, and like whatever, and like went to bed. And like when I woke up, you were there, and I was just like, huh. And that's kind of a funny, like that's kind of a fun way to respond to that. And
Yeah.
like I can't even remember like where the conversation went,
Yeah, I
but
don't
it
either.
went for a week. And
Here we are.
yeah.
What do you know? Let's check our notes, make sure we're touching it. We made notes this time, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, because we
We
be
tangent.
yeah we be.
So we're trying
taking it
to
left.
like stay,
Well,
on track.
what else you got?
Communication on the apps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there should be much of it outside of that beginning. Like, do I want to meet you in person?
Yeah.
Are
like, is
you
there more
are
than
you
just,
gonna
"Hi, how
are
you?"
you gonna put me in a bag and
Yeah.
like this is the last date I ever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you a psychopath? You know?
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm sorry, but like if you're spending all your time on the app trying to figure that out, you're never going to. I
No.
mean, like you're not.
Go
fuck-
to a public place.
Call
first.
them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Start
FaceTime.
allowing yourself to do voice notes. I love the video call thing because it's
Yeah.
like you're not just getting a voice, like you're getting all sorts of feedback on
Yeah.
what they're like.
Whiskey wants to chime in on this.
No.
What do you think? You want to tell our audience what you think of dating apps? I really hope you're able to see her right now because she's being really cute. But
Wish they could see that face.
yeah.
Just,
not smell that breath though.
yeah, no, that's rough.
It's like she just ate like 10 dead fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wanna get off the apps. You wanna not be like just communicating on the apps because then you just got a pen pal. Calm down. She's a banana addict, and that's what she wants. She's tilting her head right now. Anyways, yes.
Yeah,
So
communication on the apps should be like deliberate and
yes,
quick,
and not prolonged. Like we're not looking for pen pals unless you are.
Yeah.
In which case, like, all right.
Yeah,
fine,
and maybe
but,
not
like,
a dating app. Like you should probably be on a different type of app.
Yeah, it should just be like a pen pal app. But yeah, I mean, like you were saying, like there is no point to being on them if you're not trying to meet somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just. I think people are misusing the apps in that sense.
Yeah, I think they have an idea about like what that like you're supposed to like get to know somebody on there, like find your person on there, like using it. And I don't know. My opinion is what I mentioned before.
Yeah.
Just you get on there for the connection to get connected to a person. That's the way I was using it. I'm not saying it like it'll work for everybody, but I mean, in the least, the app helps you connect with other people.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And then the rest is on you. And like to sit there and just like be on Bumble, Hinge, Tinder's for fucking, like that's not.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's for hookups.
Like,
I don't care what people are saying. Everyone's like,
yeah.
no, it's not.
You might have met your wife of fucking,
which is great, and that's
5-10 years,
That's
and like
rare.
that's fair. But like you're talking about the most outlier of the outliers.
Yeah, I mean it's widely known that it's more of a
it's
it may be
a
changing,
hookup platform.
But it's still mostly a hookup platform.
Yeah. But the others, you get that connection and everything, and it's like, okay, get yourself to a place where you know enough about them to where it's like, all right, I don't think you're going to kill me. I don't think you're going to attack me. For a guy, those thoughts might be different, obviously.
Yeah.
But then, like go someplace.
Public.
Crowded coffee shop.
Yeah.
A walk in the park.
You live in Long Island, go to Fortune in Hand.
Yeah.
In Amityville.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna promote all the local businesses
Yeah,
we love.
dude. Astor Place Hair House, North Babylon.
Fortunate Hand
That's
Coffee
not
Shop.
North Babylon. I'm wrong.
Amityville. It's West
Babylon.
Babylon, isn't it?
It's Babylon
It's
or
one of
West
the
Babylon. It's
Babylons.
certainly not north because it's like the southernmost part of the fucking island.
I love that we said we weren't going to tangent and we just absolutely tangent it. One of the other, the life of the dog. I don't think she was in our last video.
Whiskey, go to your place.
Go to your place, Whiskey.
Go to your place.
Go to your
Place.
Place. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl.
That piece of furniture is
I
working
so wish
right
I could
now.
flip the camera right now.
Dude, so good.
I think access to social media was something we discussed.
Getting access to like the person's like social media. I mean, like while handy, yeah, you know, like I'd like to see a little more of you than what you put on the dating app.
Yeah.
Some girls and guys are guilty of this too. I speak about it and say girls because that was my experience.
Yeah.
We're all human. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
There's an assortment of these. You've either got a girl who's got like one photo of her. It's like, okay, I'm thinking attracted.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. What are the rest of your photos like? There's no people in the rest of your photos, or the rest of your photos, or like all of your photos is multiple different women, and there's no way to tell which one's you. Like that was so common. It blew me away. I was like, it's insane to me the amount of people that are on here trying to connect with someone, and you all do things that like prevent that.
Yeah, like in group photos, if they don't have an arrow pointing to who they are,
like
there's no way to tell. Like I'm sorry, but I would just swipe away from them because like I don't want to have to play a guessing game on who you are.
And here's the other thing too: you don't got to be freaking Stan Lee or some sort of computer genius. You can go into the simple photo app in your phone, choose edit, and draw a bullshit arrow.
And I saw that a few times.
Good dudes are probably even going to be like, that's funny. Like that's a little more endearing too. Like you clearly just didn't give a shit, and what this is about is me seeing you a way you wanted to like look and whatnot. Because I mean, like, best believe like the pictures that I chose to be on my profile, I liked the way I looked at them.
Yeah.
I felt like I looked good.
I agree.
All right.
I can't help it. It's very
but yeah, if you've got that all gets flipped on its head, where it's like if you've got a head, or if you've had bad experiences, if you've been attacked or stalked or like something bad, like fine, you want to keep that information closer to the chest for longer, like you absolutely should. And if a person has a problem with that, they need to be kicking rocks in another direction.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
Like, it's like my woman with kids or a man with kids, where it's just like, I'm not ready to give you access to it's kind of the doorway to my life right now, and I'm trying to protect that.
Yeah.
And that should be fine.
And I remember you and I exchanged social media pretty early on. But I felt
what didn't we do
early
on in the eyes of like probably the vast majority?
Yeah, whatever. Timing is different for everybody. Okay, people.
Yeah.
Do what feels right for you.
Yeah. How it feels is more important, and I say that to the people who are emotionally mature and understand who they are, because then it's not clouded by like your lack of experience in dating and like knowing who somebody is. Like, you're not gonna get it done very, very early, but I mean, if it feels okay, if it feels good, and they're not like stressing you out or being sociopathic or narcissistic or any of that shit, and really doing that, not doing like the whatchamacallit, not doing like the hot word thing, like, oh, you're just being narcissistic. Like, it's
people
not
throw that around too easily. Too easily.
Just, I don't know, like, it doesn't have to be a deal breaker if they don't want to let you into their social media part. You know
social media
what I mean?
shouldn't be like I say this as this is going to go on social media, but social media shouldn't be a make or break.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
That's not where it's at, and that's not what the point is.
I think we touched on bots and ghosts
We did.
being there, being a large part of it.
We
The
did.
pen pals kind of same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
like just don't sit there on the app and like want to chat.
Yeah.
If you're gonna trade numbers at
Yeah.
that point, try to get off the app. Stop making it be about the app.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
No.
You know what I mean? In however many years, if we're still together, like it's not gonna matter that it was the app.
Yeah.
The chance thing is funny. That is a cute story where it's like I was ready to throw it away and so were you.
Yeah.
And the whole way it played out is something with substance to me.
Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah.
But does it like who gives a shit? We're
Yeah.
here. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't fucking matter. Like
Yeah.
all it really did was like put us like make us see each other.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you can there's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't use that also.
Yeah. Oh no.
You can't you told me you can't see people on it or some shit, right?
Oh, Plenty of Fish. Yeah, that app. You can't see people now. They changed it.
Oh.
No, you can't. You used to be able to, but then. All right, guys.
My bad. I didn't. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in again and listening, and however you're watching, listening, enjoying this somehow. Hopefully enjoying
Probably on the shitter or driving or
Maybe.
something like that.
Yeah.
Most people do.
podcast
Yeah.
while they're on the shitter. Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well,
I
have
don't
a
know.
good
I
shit.
just wanted to be silly.
And no, I gotta go give this girl her banana. She's sitting here below us. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll upload that picture that we took before of her.
Yeah.
Because it's quite
You
funny.
got to put that in a short or something.
Yeah, really.
It's pretty
Yeah.
really funny.
And we'll see you guys next time.